Welcome back to Retrospective of Beyond Our Reason. So today, let's meet the commanders. It's a 2v2, and I would pronounce it as Cirolata is the map. I don't think I've seen this one before, but let's meet the commanders nonetheless. The big commander on the blue is Slick Like Vic. I think I played with him, against him recently. I'm not too sure. And he's a Cortex, and let's meet his counterpart. Scanner, definitely Scanner I've played with recently, and he's an Armada. So let's zoom out, and just while we're waiting for them to see who's going to be the hero and get, I am not too sure. Also, I'm not too sure this is the best place for DSN. I thought it would have been better to be here. Now the reason why is he's got the metal and he can go back here, but he can't. He can only go forward here and not backwards, which means he can't really protect himself. And he's got this natural, he'd only have to wall off or stop something here. So I don't know whether that's a good idea, but obviously Slick Vic is quite happy with that. But he can get down, you see. That's easier, but obviously how we play here. Well, I suppose, yes, he can. My apologies. Just here. Didn't see that at the time. Not the first time I've done that recently with the mountain. But anyway, who's going to be the hero? Who have we got out? It looks like DSN has got some ticks out. And now he's moving out with his constructor. So he's got four wind turbines. I couldn't even remember what they were called then. Caster's Curse. Everything was going well until I started opening my mouth, which is usually the case. Looks like we have Italian, but he's writing something. Don't know what he's writing. Just a pawn, a little skirmish in the outset, maybe just to see each other where they are. Nothing too dramatic. So we have a lot of wind turbines coming up, and we have our three metal extractors. Where's he going to get the next one? Probably down here is his best spot, which is where he's going. Now, there is some geos as well. So that's something they may want to look at. But it just depends. A nice push by here. Nice tick rush. Not too sure taking the turret out. The metal extractor would have been better. And moving them over here would have been better, I think. But it's each to their own. I know for a fact. I remember it was the other day, and I was playing with a scanner, and I think it's actually coming up. Well, it's actually already out. Actually, I'm trying to think when I'm recording or when this is out. So yes, it will be. It was one of the water maps I played recently, and I'm not a great fan of water, but I did better. The Rascal push, it's not really achieved a lot. I haven't seen any form of protection in the base apart from he's having to now run the pawns around. I thought it would have been nice just to get maybe something here just to protect and a radar, something like this. It just allows you protect, the first push, which is usually the one that can either win you or break you. This is a nice push as well. Taking out the con is always a good one. I would say these pawns have definitely paid for themselves. And they're paid with a life, but that means that's stopping. He's having to obviously rush another one before it decays, because you don't want that to happen. So our Slick Vic, he's getting pushed. Now, he is the highest player at this precise moment on this board. He's in a 49. Now, I know somebody asked me to get the on here enabled so we can see the values, the OLS values. Unfortunately, for some reason, on mine it seems to be broken. If I try to turn the flags off, it doesn't work. I was having a word with one of another well-known caster on the Discord that I know, and he said, "Well, Pigs, you've got it set up the same as I've got it." I said, "Well, it must be bust then," and he reckons it is as well. So I may have to talk to the developers and see why, and here and everything. You know what I mean? They've obviously changed something, and it's either put something that won't allow it on, and they're going to have to fix it or something. Anyway, that's by the by. A little push from the dog. Well, he's not fully pushing. He's not engaging yet. It's pawn against pawn. There's nothing really any higher. Just T1, which he's just absolutely pamming T1. These players don't have to do well. It is difficult as a start of a player to work out what you really need in orders and, you know, how many. But even myself, now I am getting better at it and working it out. Slickrick he's obviously going up here to get this metal, and there must be another one on the other side. And oh, that's the top and the bottom. So that's a nice little metal dump, and it's relatively protected as well. So, as we see here, when we get in the centre, that's a 5. That's a lovely one to get, but U is well, I thought that's what he was going to do, but he's doing a bit of stopping so far. He's not moving around. Now we go for the base. A lot of bases. The time for the pawn is over. I haven't seen any rocketeers, though, or aggravator out. So that's an unusual one, but obviously this one he's going for vehicles anyway, so he's not going to have that. But I thought the Rocketeer would have been, because the Rocketeer can see further than obviously the pawn and the mace. It's not as powerful as a mace, but it's faster, and you can kite them better, and they're you know, easier, I think. I tried to not build too many pawns. I'd rather go for the Rocketeer. I think it's easier to. It's certainly more deadly, and it's easier to take out the light lasers as well. These just don't last that long if you've got a decent amount of Rocketeers. Oh, this is a nice push. Now, is he going to get the commander? I don't think so, but it's close. It's very close. 20%, 30%. Get yourself back. Ooh, 2%. Oh, that was very lucky, Doc. I bet your cheeks were griping there. Your butt cheeks were very good. Oh, this is a hell. Get the hell out of it. It shows, though, if you can get the right amount of surround with these. Now, the maces are coming down. Now, these will do some damage to the commander. If they can get up, it would be nice to get up there and hit him over there. He only needs a couple of shots and he'll be dead. He's got 6% now. Can he get him? There's another one. There's 3. It's going. Well done. That was a beautiful play by Yun there. The problem is he didn't have any form of. He didn't get a Lazarus out. Not Lazarus to help him out. Still stuck on. I would have been on the front line there. I'm sorry. Now they're down to one commander, so it's 2v1. Now, will they eat this up? They should get a Lazarus down here to eat this up. Now, the Lazarus is eating this. Don't eat that. Stuff that. Get this eaten. That's a massive. You can use that to get to your T2. Easy. That's what you want to do. Yeah. I see now green is. He's resurrected it, you see. This is the problem. They're backed off. Don't back off. Don't stop. Let's find how we got it. Where's the commander gone? He's gone somewhere. Yeah. I think you can do it without doing this, but let's see his vision. Yeah, that's his vision. He has got vision of this. And he is stopping it, so it's now only at 15%, so he's still not re-resed yet. He has got to stop that from getting back again. This is a lovely battle. I don't particularly want to go away from this, but he's backing off now, so let's have a look at this. No, there was a bit of back and forth here. He's got maces as well. So this is a bit of a ding-dong. I like these. I don't like these passive the players where they sit back and turtle for an hour and then just go. But that Lazarus has gone down. That other Lazarus has gone down. You should be moving them back. You always keep them in the back unless you can protect them. These need to help to get these back to full as well. Because these, it's 12 maces against 10. So usually more in bar does win. But it's never, you know, it's never all that. You might as well push these out and take that laser out. He needs some protection on. He hasn't really got a lot right to his base. There's no protection on up here either. So, you know, you've got to get something going. He's now going for the Geo. So, is the Geo gone on here? No, oh no, there's no Geo on these. Further down. Yeah, it's here. It's a bit further out the way. So, I don't know whether it's a... yeah, so it's a diagonal. That's the same as that in that respect. That's what I was looking for. They're backed off each other. They're, oh no, just here they're, a bit of, bigger dragon's teeth. That'll stop a little bit. And unusual, he's got a mine layer. We don't see mine layers very often in Bar. They took the scenario out from that. Plus, I thought it was as boring as arse. You know what I mean? The scenario was really boring. That's why I didn't play it this time. But I couldn't play it this time in 25 because it wasn't actually there. So I was quite happy about that. But that's a different story. Just nobody just don't use mines. But they are a thing to use. I've seen them about 6 months ago. They were starting back with the mines. They are spread. Some of the bigger mines do cost energy to keep going, and obviously, if you run out of energy, then then they'll just be seen and can be blown up. But fortunately, if you run over them, they're at least they're intelligent and they won't blow you. So he's refixed this. I think he's sending a bomber in. That's quite nice. The only problem with that is it should have been this way, not that way. That way, he could have probably hit them more, but not too bad. Yeah, let's go absolutely bonkers. Just now, it's a wonder he's not going to try and... I suppose he didn't want a D-gun because he would have taken out his own stuff. But this is a... Look at the metal that Young's actually giving, though. Now, this is another... lovely bombing run. Ooh. Scanner's almost taken that out. Almost, but not quite. Needs to take this bombing. This will take it out. It's going to put him back to the Stone Age. Yeah, back to the Stone Age. And unfortunately, though, he hasn't got any form of... just hasn't got a grave robber. It would have been better. I think it would have been better if he'd have gone for the actual T1 bot lab to re-res this. It's so much cheaper to re-res than it is to thing. But obviously, he's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of everything. So it's only going to take him a few seconds. But unfortunately, that seems to be in the way. So I don't know what he's going to do there. I'd probably eat this back up, to be honest. But anyway, nice hit there. The brutes will absolutely decimate the maces if they can. There's only a Lashers. There's no pounder. Here we go. T2 is on the pitch. Obviously, he was Slick was taken out, but now he's eaten that up and he's back. In fact, he's so back, it didn't really affect him that much. Yeah, I messed up. He's just stood there. He's not moving forward, so it looks like Slick's going to have to do get his mate back into the fight. Although it would be nice to push through. The trouble is the sides. I don't know what are. Needs some light air to take these out. You have got a T2 air if he wants to make it in here. That's the T2. He is sending it out now. That's the green one. Don't know what that's doing there. But he is, building one. So he's going for 2 Zars, 5 Banishers, radar vehicle, and heavy. He's going for everything. All the big things in the T2 arsenal he's going for. That commander's gone again. So at the moment, it's a still back to a 2v1. Yun did very well, took out the commander. Now, hopefully this time, he will eat the commander up. And he will foul his T2. He's going for air, though. Not for normal. I'm quite surprised at that. I suppose somebody's doing that to keep down... but they haven't got air, so it doesn't really matter. This again with the scouts. It's about... I don't know whether it's even between the maces and the scouts. They're not as powerful as a brute, but, you know, they get the job done. But I'll tell you something, if you can get a lot of maces together, they will do a lot of damage. I suppose it's like everything in this game. Even the pawns could do a lot of damage. That Scanner's commander that's gone, so now we're down to 1v1. The sharpshooters are right, but the trouble is, they've got to pounce on the sharpshooter. They need to pounce on him. If they don't pounce on this sharpshooter, it'll decimate. The only trouble with the sharpshooter is he only hits one unit. Now, if you can jump on him, now this is a beautiful play. The welder's out. We've got another sharpshooter. This should be taken out, actually. Unless the Tsar's here, and it is here. How's he going to take the Tsar out? Well, that's going to be a different one. It's going to be very difficult to take the Tsar out. But he is pushing him back. Oh, that was a miss. Yeah. Yep. The Tsar's still there. It's about the only unit that can take on these, but it will be taken down if they can circle it. I mean, I can't do it, but if they can circle it like that with other units, it will get taken down. That's what you want. Yon's pushing into this base now, so I think Dr. Zen is... he could use the construction turrets to eat this up. I think he can reach them. Just eat them up. Don't allow them to get in. But he clearly is allowing them to get in, and that's the problem, because they're just firing. You might as well use these to eat up. So he's been knocked down to the Stone Age. I still say this is the wrong place. He should have been down there, a bit over, and then gone that way. But Slick Vic's okay with it. So two Tsars was being pushed back now, unusual, from the welders and the sharpshooters. So he's going for some more sharpshooters. The sharpshooters will take these Tsar out if they can get hold of them. As we can see here, they absolutely are going to obliterate some of this stuff. It's all going this little map, 2v2. I'm quite surprised. It's nice to see though. So Dr. Zen is still in the match, but he's not back to the Stone Age. I would have a word with Vic and say, look, let me control the units, you just do the eco. That way, as he doesn't have to then, you know, move around the map, work out where everything is. He just leaves that to his other player. And it can work, and it can work really well if it's done right. The Tsar's still going though. It's going to take out all of this. Yeah, so you see here, shed the shurikens. That's what we say. That's the way to do it. Constituting that, and you know, if you're knocked out, ask your teammate just to say, well, send me the thing, and I'll control them, and that's all he has to do. Send him out, give him to the teammate. He's got enough going. It's still, you know, it's still in the balance. There's still not, even though we've got the Reds definitely ahead, but not overly. It can be brought back, this. The welders are going to take out the light laser, no problem at all. So it's definitely a push. Now we got some banishers in, as these two here, and we got the Tsar. They'll absolutely rip this lot apart. So it's still not. I still say. Excuse me. I still say this is Slick Vic's to lose. I think. I still think it's his to lose. He's got better units. Unfortunately, we can't see a list of units. That's the only thing in this game, which would be nice. I mean, Doctor's still got. He's got a jam and he's got a radar, so he's. You know, they can't see this. And he's got the shurikens as well, so that's actually a nice way. They need to get some fighters over and take these shuriken out. That's what they need to do. Scanner's going over there. I think that's what he's going. Yeah, you see, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take these shurikens out. They're the bane. That'll work out quite well. I know you're going to probably lose them, but it was a good idea. So we've got some tigers in there. We've got a couple of banishers in there. We've got a Tsar in there. But the trouble is, the Tsars... This is a problem. If they go too far forward and they see something and this Tsar sees it, it'll just fire and absolutely hit his own units. He's the sharpshooters. There's only 3 of them. We got a fat boy. Ooh, that was a nice hit, though. That's now we're down to 2. I don't think this is enough. Yep, the banishers are taken out. Actually, the banishers do really well against the sharpshooters. That's interesting. Ooh. Even the tiger. It just shows what can be taken out if you know the unit to use. This is again, it's a push. Are they going to carry on? I think they might be. I think they might be going for Scanner's base here. He's already lost his commander. There's a Geo gone. All he needs to hit is this metal converters, and that's it. This will go up like a Christmas tree. Watch this. Go on, hit the... Come on, Caster's Curse. Go on, yeah! Badoom. Not as much if you watch Aphesis go up. Oh my god, they just explode like a breast trade. So he is doing this. We still on a fight here, but nothing really, you know, he's knocking Scanner back to the Stone Age, and probably might even knock Scanner out of the game. Beautiful play. Just needs to now come down to his Yala. I think this is definitely a Blues win. Slipvic and Dr. Zen. Although he's lucky, basically, Slipvic's carried Dr. Zen here. It happens, I know, I've been there. You get a win, but you don't really feel as if, you know, you don't feel as if you've got a win because you haven't really done much, you know what I mean? Your teammates been able to... I mean, you could say that he helped him slowing down, like here, to do what he needed to do, but that's not necessarily true. He's got a Tsar and a Dream, but he's going to need more than a Tsar. And he's going to need to take out that light laser. It's the only light laser the green left there, and it's getting annoying. Oops. Oh, yeah. That's what he's going for. And he's going to degun this. He's getting close. It's almost there. Now degun time. Degun, degun, degun. Come on. Degun the bloody thing. Don't. Why are you fixing the thing? That's your enemy, innit? I don't know. What the hell? I'm questioning this because this is green. It's the opposite side. What the hell is he doing? Finally got there. I have no idea why he was fixing it. No idea at all. I think he was pressing the wrong thing. Anyway. Looks like we're still in it. There's no giving up there. Nobody's resigning yet. I thought they might do. Well, the Fat Boys will take out a lot of this. There's nothing really to take them Fat Boys out. And there's 3 of them. They will do some serious damage. He needs the Banishers over. The Banishers will take them out because they've got a longer range, as we can see. Their range is 800, I think. Oh, yeah. And the Fat Boys are only 700, so they can take them out. It's still not over. I think, again, Yun should be sending, giving these over to a Scanner, and he just go on the eco, and it's the same here. Vic should be sending them over to just let Dr. Zen do this, and just do the eco. I don't think the welders can get close enough. That's the problem. They're too slow. He should have had a jammer in there. Yeah, he's got... he's got some spider bots. Now, they can do an EMP. So he could take this out. If he can get these spider bots close enough, it will work. The rattlesnake is now pushing over, but these will take this rattlesnake out in a second, or the banisher will take it out. That's where they're hunting for it. There we go. That's an EMP. It's going well. He's taking out some scouts. He's definitely taking some stuff out. No, don't EMP that. Where is another one? The spider bot's coming up at the top. If you can, yeah, there's another one. And again, do it again. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, he hasn't got... Well, I suppose he's got the fat boys there, but the fat boys are going to get taken out. He's absolutely ranking out fat boys here. These are dangerous. There's no two ways about that. It's not over. It's still... they're still in. We're getting the Dr. Zen. He's coming back into the fight. We've got nothing for Scanner. Like I said, I think there should have been... They should have... he should be sending these to Scanner and let him do it, and you just do the eco. That way you could just sit here and just eco like a mad person and get everything else in. We've got some air, so it's going to be difficult to take out with the air. He's still got... Well, he did have the air, but I think he either ate it up or got it taken out earlier on. We're now getting some fighters. Well, we will get... He'll probably send to T2, I would have thought. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? He must be going to T2. Oh, he's eating this up. That's unusual. Now, what's he going now? He's going to air to... Ooh. Stealth fighters. Unusual. Unusual. I mean, the fat boys, I've got to push this back. But why hasn't he got the banishers on there? Has he got no banishers? Are the banishers all gone? I think they have. There's only one there. It's very low health. No, he's got two. You see what I mean? They'll take out the bat boys. Again, it would have been nice to have some Lazarus or something like that. Yeah, there we go. You're just getting too close. Get back. The only way you do this is put the welders in front and then move the fat boys after. He's pushing the... You can't do this. You need to put these in front and then put them around and then put the fat boys around with it. That's the only way you're going to get around that. It's the banishers. The banishers is the problem here. Not the Tsar. The Tsar can... I mean, the Tsar's range is 650. I suppose that's... And that's close to a fat boy. It's just like 50 less than a fat boy. The scouts and the brutes are not a problem. They've got zero range whatsoever. But yeah, they're taking this out. Now, what's he doing now? He's obviously gone to the T2. Oh, he was going to the T2. Now he's gone back to the T1. This is all over the place. He's got for the Lecce. Now, have we got any... Oh, what the hell? He's got a heavy transport. What the hell is he's transporting? Oh, is he going to transport mammoths? That's going to be interesting. He might be. He's got 5 on the production line, and he's got 5. Oh, this is cheeky. This is cheeky as crap. If this works, if that works, it'll be amazing. Send the fighters in to take out them fighters. Yeah, here we go. What's he gonna do? I think this is what he's gonna do, viewers, my friends. I think, yeah, here we go. Let's follow this. I don't think I've seen this play before. It's a beautiful idea. If he can drop them right on the base, there's no... Yeah, he's taken out all the air. So this should work, theoretically. Oh, that Geo, that's an advanced Geo.
Commander, self-destruct.
There we go, he gave her. Oh, that's just disappointing right at the end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a hellish cheesy end to that. But don't forget to check out pixtvvideo.com and we'll see you again in another battle. Bye for now.